Hi everyone. Welcome to Tiny Foods 4th of July. Here I am right here so that you can see my face. It's Miss Darlene and I've got the camera aimed down at the table because we're going to be working at table level. But I just want to say hi to everyone. We miss you all. Can't wait until you can come back into the library and we can see you. But in the meantime, videos are the way to go. So we're here today to do Tiny Foods 4th of July celebration. And let's begin. Let me show you what you're going to be making today. You have 5 packages in your bag. And one of the things that you'll be making is the Nutter Butter 4th of July flip-flop. Right here, you can see it. It's made out of Nutter Butter, covered in melting candies. And those melting candies, I'm going to refer to them from now on as melting chocolates, just to be on the safe side, because that seems to be what I call them all the time. They're not really quite chocolate, but you get the point. So we'll be making the flip-flop. We'll also be making, and this is one of my favorites, the red, white, and blue popsicle for the 4th of July made out of a Rice Krispie treat. And we'll also be making our Patriotic bear made out of Oreo cookies, marshmallows, and a couple of other tasty treats. Let's put them right over there. Okay, we'll just let them rest over there. And we'll be making a firecracker out of one of the little round white chocolate candies that you have in one of your bags. We've got a little piece of cotton candy fluff here because the firecracker is going off, and it's decorated with some little stars and all, and it's got a little red fuse on top of it. We'll be making that. And we'll also be making, last but not least, the Uncle Sam Patriotic hat for the 4th of July. So those are the 5 treats we'll be making today. Now, I think we're going to start with the flip-flop, the Nutter Butter flip-flop. So if you go to your bag that has the Nutter Butters in it, you'll see you have a package of, I think it's 4 individually wrapped Nutter Butters. So what I want you to do is unwrap the Nutter Butters, take one out. Also take out the melting chocolate that you want to use, whatever color it is you want to use to make your sandal. Take that out of the bag, and you're going to need to melt it. What you'll need to do is put the melting chocolate into a microwave safe bowl, and you want to microwave it for 30 seconds on high. And after 30 seconds, stir it around. The chocolate will not be melted much at that point. Stir it around a little bit, put it in for another 30 seconds, and melt it. Take it out, stir it around, and you'll find it slowly melting. The reason why we're doing this in increments and we're melting slowly is that we don't want to burn the chocolate, because if we burn it, it becomes useless and it becomes tough and hard. So you want to keep it at a liquidy consistency. Microwave it again for another 30 seconds. Take it out, stir it around. If it's melted, you're fine and you're ready to continue with the project. If it's not melted, put it in, I would say now at this point, put it in for another 15 seconds and then check it and stir it around at that point, and keep doing that until the chocolate is melted. What you'll do is you'll take your Nutter Butter, and you can take something like a plastic knife or a regular knife, or you can just use your fingers, and you're going to dip the Nutter Butter into the melted chocolate. I'm not going to do it now because everything has started to harden, because I made this quite a while ago. But you're going to coat the melting chocolate all around the Nutter Butter, all around and on the sides and on the top. Just pretend that I have the melting chocolate on this. You're going to melt it, put it on. After you put it on, take something like a paper plate or a piece of wax paper and put that melty Nutter Butter flip-flop, put it down on a plate, and just pop it in the freezer for about 5 minutes so that it can become hardened. And you'll see on my sample that I made for you that I've coated the top, I've coated the sides, and then the bottom I just left like that. Kind of looks like the sole of a sandal. So you're going to take your flip-flop and you're going to put it in the freezer. And after your flip-flop has frozen together and you can touch it and everything is hardened, after about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at the most, you'll take it out. And then the fun part of decorating begins. And what you can do is you can take a piece of your licorice, your shoestring licorice. What I did was I took a piece that was about this long, and to make the strap for the sandal, you'll see, I put it into a little U shape or a little V shape like this. And I took my finger, dipped it in a little of the melting chocolate to use it as glue, and I used it as glue on the bottom of the lace on a few different portions, and I glued it to the Nutter Butter that's covered in the melting chocolate. Then I used some more of the sandal color, the flip-flop color, and I put it on the back of the little stars, and I glued them to the flip-flop. And you've got a decorated, oh, this really smells like peanut butter right now. And you've got a decorated flip-flop with stars on it and all. You can decorate it in whatever way you like. If you want to make some striped flip-flops, you can do stripes, 4th of July stripes, or whatever you want. Lots of stars on your flip-flop. And there you go. You've got a 4th of July flip-flop.